All right, I've added a couple more custom actions to the utilities, get attribute and copy variable. The reason for both of these is your ability to reach out to another object and pull information from that object is limited in that. I've done a previous video where there is a way to do it, but it's kind of clunky. And I recently worked on a puzzle, a challenge that was given to me by Krogard, and I had to make extensive use of that, and it was just very tedious and annoying to have to do multiple steps over and over and over again every time I wanted to pull information from something. So I added these custom actions. So for get attribute, you can do tiles or tokens in the standard way. You choose the attribute that you want to pull, the name of the variable you want to save it in. It will default to this one, but you can change it if you want. And then what tile you want to save the variable in. So typically you'd save it in the tile that's doing the processing, but it is possible to save it to a different one if you want to, or a bunch of them if you're using the tag, or actually the current collection group could do the same thing. It auto suggests, as you can see, when you type in, it will suggest and fill that in for you. I've also added that in to the filter multiple attributes custom action. In the original version that came out, it didn't have the auto suggestions, but I've added them in. And I think, I don't know, but I think that they will be version agnostic because they dynamically pull the attributes list from like the default prototype documents for the version that you're in. So I think because pretty regularly when Foundry comes out with a new version, they change a lot of the attribute paths. I don't know why they keep doing it, but they do. It's very frustrating for module creators. It's also frustrating for like, for example, just in using the amongst token bar down here. When I went from version 12 to version 13, when I went from version 13 to version 14, it would break my token bar and I would have to redo it every time because the attribute paths would all change. So that's annoying. So that's for that one. And then there is also copy variable, which allows you to pull a variable from any tile and copy it to any tile. And you can change the name of the variable as you're copying it. And that's basically all there is to that. If you don't choose a destination name, then when you enter in the variable that you're pulling, it will by default use that name unless you've got a name manually entered in here. Like if I change this to index 3 and I change this back to index, it doesn't change this. So by default, it'll keep the same name, but you can change the name if you want. You can, again, you can put it on itself, which is typically where you want to move a variable, but it is possible to copy a variable from some other tile to another different tile from the tile that you're processing on. And that's it. Those two new custom actions, plus adding the suggested attribute names to the filter multiple attributes. As usual, hope you found this helpful or interesting. Check out my links down in the description for the module and my other module and my Discord and everything else. And have a good one.